What's up, fam? It's your brother Koo. On this beautiful holy day of Ana'il, Friday, Venus Day. To be American is to be independent. To be dependent is to be un-American. What that entails is that if you are still attempting to live a lifestyle where you're sucking off the titty of a mother that is not of your own kin, then you are exactly what that statement means in terms of being un-American. You are not independent. You're not standing on your own too. You're not standing as your own, on your own, in your own. You know what I'm saying? Because all law is contract law. So if you understand contracts, then you can understand how to do business as yourself out here in the US of A. But a lot of people don't understand that concept. So, anyway. So one of the many avenues people are using, for one, is nationalization, right? Because it ties you back to the land, ties you back to your ancestors, ties you back to being and honor. You know what I'm saying? Ties you back to your blood, your pedigree, which is this continent and everything that comes from it. So, that being said, if you're doing business according to Title 26 of the United States Codes in reference to taxes, if you're doing business in the United States, you are not American. All right? At that point, you're classified as a second-class 14th Amendment citizen, which has no rights and cannot, under that status, bring suit against the United States. That's like the kicker of it all to me. You know what I'm saying? That 14th Amendment citizens cannot bring cause of action against the United States. And if you remember, there's a prior video where I said that treaties are to be used against the United States, and as a 14th Amendment citizen, you can't create a cause of action against the United States. So literally, you're trapping yourself in a box where no one can hear you, see you, touch you, or taste you. And you're just dumb, deaf, and blind to everything else around you. And they're just eating off of your good virtues because you don't know how to read and don't know anything about contracting. Your signature is a very powerful thing once you understand what it does. It authorizes things to get going. It's like the key to the ignition of a car. So if you understand that your key can start any car, right? So if you look at contracts as cars and your signature as the key, your key can start any car. Any car. Your key can start any car, meaning your signature can authorize anything. Anything, even your own destruction. All right, so be careful. Your autograph or your signature is very important. And just to clarify the difference between a signature and an autograph really quickly, according to law, you know what I'm saying? A signature can be handwritten, but it can also be computer generated. An autograph, however, is only, I repeat, an autograph is only handwritten. Only handwritten. That is the difference between a signature and an autograph. Both can be handwritten. However, only a signature can also be computer generated. And this is where if you were to get a suit or a ticket or a bill of attainder, all right, from a policy enforcer or policeman or cop or a highway pirate or slave patrolman, then you will see that whenever it says signature, it just has shit printed out. That's a signature. That's not an autograph. See, because autographs are lawful. They're constitutional. You know what I'm saying? It means that there's an agreement between two minds. Okay? So now, to be American is to be independent. And to be independent is to understand who you are. Because if you understand who you are, you know what you need to do for yourself. That is the root of independency. And right along with independency, you will find self-preservation. They all fall into the same line. Because you got to retain your livelihood. You have to retain some form of tradition and culture. Or guess what? You will disappear with the times. Because only principles stay throughout time. Those things last forever. They don't change. So we got to go back to the principles, y'all. The principles is honor thy mother and thy father. If you don't understand what that means by now, I don't mind explaining it again. To honor thy mother and thy father simply means, and it's not referencing, you know, your actual mother and father now in this time period. No, it's talking about your great 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 ancestors, going all the way back, as far back as you can remember. So when it says to honor thy mother and thy father, honor thy ancestors as far back as you can remember. And upon doing that, you will understand that your ancestors have blood ties to this land. Therefore, you have blood ties to this land if you receive your inheritance. You know, be a real American. Be a real American. Be a real American. To be American is to be independent. To be independent is to be American. You have to have your own, meaning you have to be formed from the United States. You have to be able to do business on your own. There's a thing really popular out today called group economics. You know what I'm saying? Group economics falls side by side with trust law, aka tribalhood, aka nationhood. Because when you have a bunch of Moors or people who nationalize within your area that think like you can come together and form a indigenous tribe and do business indigenously. You can walk through them. It's cool. You can walk through. It's cool. You guys leaving? Yeah. All right, dude. Bye. All right, bro. I'll catch you. Bye. Bye, Kente. Bye. Bye. So, you can formulate your own, but you have to have the mindset to do it, and you don't need anyone's permission. That's the biggest thing. They feel like everyone's waiting on someone to give them the green light. You're waiting for yourself. Go. It's green. Go. You know what I'm saying? You're waiting on yourself. So, to have your own tribal hood or your nationhood, that is how you tie yourself back to the Moorish Empire. Because the Moorish Empire just consisted of nothing but different Aboriginal tribes of copper-colored people. So it don't matter what your pedigree is, for instance. You know what I'm saying? And this is where I feel like we need to get more specific within the identification of our nationality. You know what I'm saying? In terms of Moorish American, because I understand that Moors is synonymous with land and are all copper-colored people. I get that. But if we're talking about Moor, then we need to specify which clan. You understand what I'm saying? Or which family. So if I understand that all Moors are copper-colored, then it needs to go deeper than that. So it should be like, if I'm Moorish American, then my pedigree is Amaria, or what you would call Haiti today. That would be my pedigree, because that's where my family descends from, on a particular landmass, Haiti, or Amaria, and I'm from the Amaria tribe. Right? The things you learn when you research. So those of you who call Haiti, it's Amaria, Amaria, Amaryaa, Amaria. Amaria. So, and I am Ku Amare. And I did that before I even knew about that. You know what I'm saying? Information coming across to Haiti. So, when you can understand trust law, you can understand ecclesiastical law, which is pretty much the law of nature. You know what I'm saying? Ecclesiastic, meaning it has everything to do with the heavens, and we are heavenly bodies. You understand what I'm saying? This temple is the body of God. It is the temple where God lives, or where God dwells. You understand? So these are heavenly bodies, or avatars, as you like to call them. All right. So these are precious, precious tools that we possess within these bodies. And so you need to know to do it yourself. And you need to bring those heavenly bodies together underneath ecclesiastical law and be protected by the Creator, which is everywhere and nowhere at the same time. And I know it sounds like a whole lot of philosophy type bullshit, so let me just get right down to the point. Tax exemption. You can create your own estate. For instance, I've created my own estate. I'm very proud, man. Very proud. I've been able to create a Aboriginal indigenous tribe within Washington State Republic. Okay? And it's growing. All right? And we have a group of like-minded people, a group of business people, and we're coming together and we're operating as Aboriginal indigenous peoples. We're not dealing with taxes because we're non-tax obligatory. So we're operating and we're starting our own businesses together, and we're doing business with each other. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone offers a different service. This is what you call group economics. You keep the money circulating within your tribe. And so upon that, you call that ecclesiastical law, which is really what a church is supposed to be, because a church is supposed to be what a trust is. Meaning everyone within the congregation of a church really is supposed to have access to tax exemption. Everyone who's a member of the church really is supposed to have a house free and clear of any rent or mortgage that is owned by the church and granted off to them as a gift. So no member of any church should actually be dealing with mortgage or rent. They should actually have their homes owned, clear, and free by the church as a member of the church. This is what the Jews call. This is what the Jews do. This is what the Muslims do. You understand? But everyone, all of my black brothers and sisters who choose to live the lifestyle of Christendom or you know, who are big fans of Constantine or Constantine, because that's what Christianity really is. All right, it was created by Constantine, the Constantine Niceno-Palatino Creed. All right, that's the original name of Christianity. Do your research. So, that being said, you know what I'm saying? It's all about tying yourself back to earth, because to tie yourself back to earth is to tie yourself back to heaven at the same time, and to be in honor of the ancestors, and to be able to know who you are and know what applies to you, like tax treaty, like a tax treaty benefits, right? Because we can't be taxed. Why? Because there's a treaty in place. Why is there a treaty in place? Because we were here on the land already. Word? Yeah, we was here on the land already, and when they came, we was warring because this is our crib, and you was trying to infiltrate our crib. Word? Yeah, they was trying to infiltrate our crib. So the war kept warring. A lot of bodies were lost. A lot of shit was going down. So after a while, you know what I'm saying, a war, we decided, you know what? It would be best to create a treaty to where both can be able to sustain, and we still have our dominance over our own private affairs and estates and tribal affairs as tribes, as Aboriginal, or what you would call today Indians, misnomered Moors, right? But you need to find out what your pedigree is. That's how you dig deeper into you. What is your pedigree? I told you mine. I am a Moorish American, but I have a Madia pedigree or Haitian pedigree. What's your pedigree? You know what I'm saying? Know thyself. That'll give you your conviction. So yes, I know I'm a Moor, but I know exactly who I am and where I come from. And then if you trace back even further from Amadia, you know what I'm saying, that Amadia and the Aruba people are the one and the same. Or what you call Jamaican people. One and the same. So Haitians and Jamaicans are the same people. Who originate from where? South America. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. Who's the Americans again? Holla at your boy. So that's what I'm saying. To be independent is to be American, and to be American is to be independent. And if you don't know that you're not American, then continue to live the lifestyle as a second-class citizen in your own crib. You know what I'm saying? Continue to walk around as a guest and, you know, receive the lashings of not being in honor, of not knowing who you are, that you are the heir to the richest estate or the largest estate on the landmass called Earth, and you sleepwalking. So to a lot of people, I look weird. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at this guy, a feather on his head. But you don't understand. This is my land. This is my empire. I was doing this before anyone was ever here. You understand? So it may be funny to you, but it may be weird to you. But your reaction is funny to me. You know what I'm saying? And the best reference I can use for that is from my boy Travis Simmons, a.k.a. the Big Funny. You know what I'm saying? He has a podcast called Funny to the Moon. And the thing behind that is, you know what I'm saying, no matter what you've done or you think may be crazy here on the earth, that shit is funny to the moon. So just replace me with the moon. I've been here for a millennia. My DNA traces back too far goddamn back. There's no birth date for my DNA. Therefore, anything that you find weird about me is funny as hell to me. Because I know you, I know me, and I know what I'm about. And I know that I am the oldest being on this planet. You gotta take pride in that. In knowing that you are the oldest being on the planet. We've been here for a millennia. There's no birth date on us. Therefore, whoever may find weird, just understand. You still a youngin', you still a baby. I've been here for eons. I've done this so many times over. I done learned everything I need to learn. That's why this lifetime around, I understand that it's just time to make it happen. It's just time to do it. So, that being said, being an honor, all right, allows you the most precious gift in law, possession, the right of ownership, because possession is 9/10 of the law. So if you are in possession of something, you are the possessor, and that thing you are in ownership of is the possessed. Now, a lot of people may see that kind of evil if you're talking about possessing other living, breathing things. No. Inanimate objects like cars. You know what I'm saying? Inanimate things like houses, land. Okay? Inanimate things. I mean the house, not the land. The land is inanimate, but that's the goal, to have possession and ownership of that. And therefore be able to make claim if anyone attempts to take that property from you. That's what being within the constitutional form of government is all about. That if anyone violates your constitutional protected rights, you have a right to suit against the United States. But you can't do that as a second-class citizen or a U.S. citizen or a resident alien. So all my Hispanic and Latino people, my brothers, y'all Moors or y'all Morenos, y'all need to stop the BS. You guys are not Hispanic and Latino. Because if you go ahead, look up a race and ethnicity form for 2016 and look at what Hispanic and Latino are defined as. They are not defined as people who have origins in people. They are defined as persons who have origins in culture, Mexican culture. You are a descendant of the original people of this continent called America, North, South, Central, and the islands. You are not Hispanic and Latino. You are American. You are American. You are American. There's no difference between you and I. We are born from this same landmass. Your fight is my fight. If they steal your birthright, they steal my birthright. So border control and deportation, these things are non-existent, my brothers and sisters. They are tricks for resident aliens. Remember, you are no alien. You are from this continent. I don't care how you say it to yourself. You may say you're from Mexico. Pause that for a second. Mexico is in America, okay? Just remember that. We are the same. Our birthright is our birthright on this continent. We are all Americans. All right? On that, peace, fam.